Begin with a controversial statement that has come in from an NC leader. A day after the Supreme Court's landmark ruling on gender equality, an NC leader has come out with a controversial statement. The NC Women's Wing president says that Quran is our first constitution and challenging the Muslim law is unacceptable. You have to hear it to believe it.
जो मेंटेनेंस है वो यहाँ पर जो जम्मू कश्मीर स्टेट है, चूँकि ये मुस्लिम मेजॉरिटी स्टेट है, यहाँ पर ये पहले से ही हम मेंटेनेंस भी देते थे। जब डिवोर्स होता था उसके बाद भी ये मेंटेनेंस हो रही थी। लेकिन हम ये अच्छी बात है जो औरत को अगर उसका डिवोर्स होता है, अगर सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने जो रूलिंग दी है ये अच्छी है। लेकिन इसके बावजूद जो मैं एक इम्पॉर्टेंट बात कहना चाहती हूँ, जो हमारा पर्सनल लॉ है, जो हमारा इस्लामिक लॉ, मुस्लिम लॉ है, हम उसको किसी भी तरह से अगर वो चैलेंज हो जाए तो हम वो बर्दाश्त नहीं करेंगे। क्योंकि जो कुरान में, हमारी कुरान में जो अल्लाह ताला की तरफ से हमें किताब मिली है, उस किताब के मुताबिक जो शरीयत में लिखा हुआ है, हम उस एज पर अवर ओन मुस्लिम लॉ, तो उसको हम चैलेंज होने नहीं देंगे।
So this was a landmark judgment that came from the Supreme Court that said women, irrespective of their faith, are entitled to maintenance under the CRPC rules. And look at the reaction of the NC leader saying Quran is our constitution. Sohail is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Sohail, it was a landmark judgment welcomed by all. Controversial statement being made by the NC leader who says Quran is our constitution and we are only going to abide by the Muslim law.
Well, in fact, National Conference leader who basically heads the women's wing of her party, Shamima Firdaus, made these remarks in Srinagar. Today, we had asked her reaction on the Supreme Court ruling that basically favored Muslim women, and now Muslim women can seek maintenance after divorce. But NC leaders said, in fact, saying, okay, this is good for the moment, but then saying that anything that challenges basically Sharia law or Muslim personal law is not acceptable, and she has put the religion and religious book over the Constitution of India. That's very shocking and in fact controversial statement from NC leader. Remember, her party is member of India Alliance, same party that ran a long campaign to in fact safeguard the Constitution of election during Lok Sabha 224 elections, and her statement underlines and takes the discourse and discussion back to Uniform Civil Code and the debate that was in fact held around when the central government had made their intentions of bringing the Uniform Civil Code. National Conference leader here in Srinagar says that the religion and in fact the religious book Quran is the first constitution, and they will go by the constitution. They will go by the Quran only. I request you to stay with us, Sohail, because we have Shamima Firdaus herself joining us on the broadcast. Thank you for joining us, Ms. Shamima Firdaus. Why have you made this statement that Quran is our first constitution? This is the top court of the country, the Supreme Court, that has given this landmark verdict.
No, that is right, because I have told them that it is true that Quran is the first constitution for the Muslims. So nobody can challenge it because it is a book from Allah. So we all Muslims believe it, that this is a book from Allah. So we must believe it and we must go as per our constitution.
But do you not believe in the Indian constitution? Do you not have faith in the Supreme Court?
Of course, that is right. No. We accept it and we also agree with it. This is a very good law that it gives safety and security to Muslim, all the women folk. But I told, because at the same time, it is good law. They have approved it, this constitution, the Supreme Court. I like it and it is appreciable. Because all the ladies, Muslim or Hindu, whatever there is in our country, they will be benefited with this law. But they asked me some questions, so I told him yes. First constitution of our जो मुसलमानों का है, Muslim constitution, it is all Quran. It is based on Quran, because Quran is the first constitution. If they are going to change our code, Muslim law, so it will be difficult for all the Muslims to accept it.
Okay, you're saying it will be difficult for the Muslims, but you're also saying that the Supreme Court has also ensured rights for the Muslim women. Do you welcome this judgment of the Supreme Court?
Security. Yes, I agree. It gives security, and all the ladies, they will be benefited with this law. But at the same time, they asked me some questions, so I told them, yes, Muslim law, our Quran is the first constitution for all the Muslims.
Okay, but if it's the first constitution, Shamima, don't you think that you're questioning the Indian constitution when you say that for Muslims, you're speaking for Muslims? I'm not sure how many across the country say Quran is the first constitution.
What is pardon?
I'm saying you're saying you speak for all Muslims, but to say that Quran is the first constitution, you're saying that you're not accepting the Indian constitution, or you're not accepting the Supreme Court verdict.
Who will deny it? Who will deny it that a Muslim constitution is not our own constitution, governed by Quran? It is fact. Nobody can deny it. You cannot deny it. I cannot deny it. Being a Muslim, we should not deny it.
So is this the official stand of the National Conference?
No. This is my own, because I am a Muslim. Being a Muslim, I just told them, being a Muslim, I told them, yes, nobody can challenge Quran. Nobody can challenge our own constitution. Yes, if Supreme Court has given this verdict, so it will be benefited.
But where is the challenge to Quran? This is the Supreme Court that is saying that irrespective of faith, and this applies to women of all faith, they are entitled to maintenance under Section 125 of the CRPC.
So it is good. It is good if all the ladies will be benefited with this law. So it is good law. It is a good.
Okay, so you welcome it.
Subject to the implementation, because there are many other laws. They are just sleeping laws. They are dead laws. So if Supreme Court has given verdict, so it is good. We appreciate it.
Okay, all right. Thank you for joining us. Controversy being sparked off, but the NC Neta says that Quran is our first constitution, but we welcome this judgment by the Supreme Court. My colleague Pradeep Datta is also joining us on the broadcast. Pradeep, such statements from the NC leaders causing a controversy. This is Shamima Firdaus of the National Conference, who has gone on to say that Quran is our first constitution. But then she also went on to say that, yes, I welcome this judgment by the Supreme Court, but let me make it clear that for Muslims across the country, Quran is the first constitution.
See, Shamima Firdaus is somewhere confused, because on one hand she is celebrating what actually the Supreme Court has said, that under Section 125 the Muslim woman also, if a divorced Muslim woman, can also get the maintenance. But on the other hand, when she says that Quran Sharif is the only constitution, because she has to understand, because there is a problem, is not that problem is basically the misinterpretation of several verses of Quran Sharif by different Maulanas, and it is because of that reason that so far the women are being denied their basic rights, and it is because of that reason the Muslim women all over the country had been suffering. So it was on the basis of that the Supreme Court decided that many of the Muslim women who were divorced, they were not getting maintenance, so for their survival was getting very difficult, and they had to live a very difficult life, and so how to take care of their children. So that was one of the reasons that Supreme Court has come out with a decision. But when you say that Quran Sharif is the constitution, because somewhere you are not explaining that if Quran Sharif is constitution, that means you asked a very right question, that means you doesn't believe in the Indian constitution. But she said we believe in Indian constitution, but we believe what actually, because in democracy there can't be a Sharia law, because when you say Quran Sharif is the constitution, that means you are talking about Sharia law. Sharia law is something what actually the Taliban had been talking about. That means you are trying to replicate a similar kind of a template what actually the Taliban are running in Afghanistan, where they are having a Sharia law. And as per Sharia law, because when it comes to the corruption, as per Sharia law, the hands need to be chopped. So that time you will say, no, we believe in the Indian constitution. When it comes to the giving the rights to the women, that time you say the Quran Sharif is the only constitution we believe in. So this duplicity and hypocrisy is not really going to work. You have to be very clear about certain things, because when we talk about the legal issues, we have to go by the Indian constitution. So that is something which each and every Indian swear by. I agree that we have all respect for what Quran Sharif says. We should respect that holy book. But when it comes to the rights, when it comes to our basic right, fundamental rights, so we always swear by the Indian constitution. And as per Indian constitution and the Supreme Court now new ruling that the women are equal to the men, and if they should be given maintenance as per the section 125 if they are divorced, because that way their children will not be suffering, because many a time we had seen that they had been moving around with a begging ball because husbands have left them and they had remarried, because that is what used to happen. As a Muslim woman, she has to understand these things. But the problem is that these women from the National Conference, they're sitting in the ivory tower. Either they are blind to the reality or they are pretending to be blind to the reality, because that's what actually they are doing. But I think this is a very controversial statement, because she wants Sharia law to be implemented, something what the Taliban had been talking about, want that template to be replicated here in Jammu and Kashmir.
Absolutely. Stay with us. Let's listen in to that reaction from the NC leader. Here's what she said.
जो मेंटेनेंस है वो यहाँ पर जो जम्मू कश्मीर स्टेट है, चूँकि ये मुस्लिम मेजॉरिटी स्टेट है, यहाँ पर ये पहले से ही हम मेंटेनेंस भी देते थे. जब डिवोर्स होता था उसके बाद भी ये मेंटेनेंस हो रही थी. लेकिन हम ये अच्छी बात है जो औरत को अगर उसका डिवोर्स होता है, अगर सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने जो रूलिंग दी है ये अच्छी है. लेकिन इसके बावजूद जो मैं एक इम्पॉर्टेंट बात कहना चाहती हूँ, जो हमारा पर्सनल लॉ है, जो हमारा इस्लामिक लॉ, मुस्लिम लॉ है, हम उसको किसी भी तरह से अगर वो चैलेंज हो जाए तो हम वो बर्दाश्त नहीं करेंगे. क्योंकि जो कुरान में, हमारी कुरान में जो अल्लाह ताला की तरफ से हमें किताब मिली है, उस किताब के मुताबिक जो शरीयत में लिखा हुआ है, हम उस एज पर अवर ओन मुस्लिम लॉ, तो उसको हम चैलेंज होने नहीं देंगे.
All right, so controversy being sparked off by the NC leader with this statement a day after the Supreme Court's landmark verdict. A quick break at this point. We'll be right back. To stay with us.